This is the self-publishing news for May the 16th of 2022, and today is a barn burner of an episode. There's some information that is going to send your eyebrows and leave you in shock and awe. You're going to want to make sure you stay tuned a little further into this news segment for me to tell you about that specific news. But let's go first over to some news from the folks over at Story Origin and share that there is a free online event starting on May 16th to the 20th of 2022. You get to go behind the scenes with 30 plus world-class indie fiction authors and book marketing experts with the Fiction Marketing Academy. You can essentially just get yourself a free ticket. I will, of course, leave a link inside the show notes so that way you can go ahead and access that if you wish to. Moving further forward, I had mentioned these guys previously in the previous broadcasts. Hello Books, it is a book marketing type service. Think of it kind of like BookBub, but just starting out. And it's actually put together by pretty much the self-publishing poster child himself, Mark Dawson. Mark's a fantastic guy, and I'm not being sarcastic. Love the content that he puts out. So I have no doubt that the service is probably going to pan out really, really nicely. But inside their email newsletter, they said, we've just reached a key subscriber milestone, and as a thank you, we're offering all our authors a $5 discount for May and June. A Hello Books deal normally costs $30, considerably less than most book promotion sites, but you can reserve a place for $25 until June 30th. We were a little slow in responding to the flood of books we received when we launched the service a year or so ago, but we've invested in our technology since then and can turn things around much more quickly. Give it a try. Go to hellobooks.com/authors. And your discount coupon is hello-june-offer. And that's in all caps. Again, hello-june-offer to get your $5 off that service. Going another step forward here. These guys are on a roll. Let me tell you this. I just got another notification this past week. I just won another book award. 25 book awards. If you are not convinced yet that Book Award Pro is something for you, come on now. So Book Award Pro, at any rate, you want to get access to it, you can visit my affiliate link, dalelinks.com/Book Award Pro, but let's push the affiliate promotion to the side and share with the people who do have a membership with Book Award Pro. There's now a new feature inside your dashboard. All right, this is really neat that you are able to share it through social media, with Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, Instagram, Goodreads, and even an email. All right. And the reason why having this is really nice is they have removed the friction for you. If your book gets submitted to a book award contest or it has won a book award, you can just simply go into your dashboard, click the button, hit share, boom, it's out there. That made it so much easier. Before, when you'd win a book award, they would give you a lot of great assets and things like that, especially as a Pro Plan member. They would give you some stuff that you could share via social media. There was pictures you could do in various sizes. But man, it required more work. But if I'm going into my dashboard anyway and I get to hit the share button, this right here, by far, is one of the greatest features I've seen with Book Award Pro. I haven't had the opportunity to tell the team that, but big kudos to you, Hannah and Jay Jacobson, the founders of Book Award Pro. They are just doing stellar work. All right, moving further forward, speaking of stellar work, we're going to be talking about this inside the podcast today, where we're going to be covering ALLi. And now ALLi more recently had shared that they have something new for members only. All right, so good reason to become an ALLi member, dalelinks.com/ALLi. That's spelled ALLi. At any rate, they have a featured book of the week. Our featured guidebook this week is the Author Estate Handbook, How to Organize Your Affairs and Leave a Legacy. The short publishing guide offers all the key facts you need to know to help you get your affairs in order, understand estate planning basics, and make a plan. Available to download for free for ALLi members in the Member Zone via publications and short guides. Yeah, this is one of the really cool perks about having ALLi is you do get some of these publications for free as part of your membership. And I know that this is perfect timing because I've built such a large business of many assets that I think it would make sense that I probably start to plan those things out, because Lord knows I'm not going to live forever. So we got to make sure that this goes into the right hands. at least in my opinion, goes into the right hands. But let's go a little step further forward. We're going to be talking about the elephant in the room. All right, let me first of all give a big shout out over to Patty from StackinProfit. I believe he was one of the ones to break the news about low content book publishing via Kindle Direct Publishing. Now, there's a couple of things to address. First of all, they had acknowledged the fact that low content books, which are diaries, journals, planners, all those types of books that require some type of filling out, well, they no longer allow low content books to be put into a series. Okay, you're probably saying like, okay, well, what does that mean? That just means that low content books can't go into a series. That's it. Like, honestly, and there's really no benefit to putting anything in a series, and there's many ways you can kind of work around it. The more telling thing was Amazon acknowledged low content book publishing. This is the first time they have publicly come out and stated something. Now, what else rolled out was the fact that they're pulling ISBNs. There's no more free ISBNs needing to be associated with low content books, meaning that they're essentially embracing this new type of stuff, all right? This new type of publication. They're like, okay, if we're going to do this, let's do it right, and let's not waste our money on ISBNs for books that may or may not sell. And that's the bottom line. So Patty does a little bit of a deep dive on it. I highly recommend you go check out StackinProfit over on YouTube. He talks a lot about low content book publishing and other things in the self-publishing world. At any rate, over here on Amazon's page, this is where they acknowledge it officially. Low content books. A low content book has minimal or no content on the interior pages. These pages are generally repetitive and designed to be filled in by the user. Common examples includes notebooks, planners, journals, and other similar works. This does not typically include activity or puzzle books or coloring books, which generally do not feature repetitive content on each page. More details about low content books and how to create them will be available on May 17th. So probably by the time that you're watching this on the replay, will be about the time we should see some kind of news. Now, KDP already has a program called KDP Jumpstart. It's a free course, 100% free. If you're new to the self-publishing business, I highly recommend you go through it. It's definitely worth it because they show you all the ins and outs, ups and downs. They lay a foundation for you. I'm wondering if they will put a new module into the KDP Jumpstart program, or are they going to do something completely different, or is it just going to be an FAQ page? Who knows? Stay tuned because most likely when I find out some information, I will share it with you on this channel. Now, next item up in the news, Lulu put together a nice little blog and I love it. Actually, it's a very good read, about 8 minutes worth of reading. So it's definitely worth your time. Is selling your book on Amazon enough? Short answer, no, they say. I've been saying this for years now. Amazon's fantastic. There's a reason why I talk about Amazon so much is the fact that a lot of you guys and gals look at Amazon first. But the bottom line is that's not me wholeheartedly going all in into Amazon, all right? There's so many things to explore outside of Amazon. And I really like Lulu's approach to this because they're kind of like, hey, don't let Amazon just run your business for you. You're going to need to run your business. You're going to need to drive that traffic. You're going to need to build awareness, and relying on that only platform may not be a good idea. Good read. Speaking of a good read, over here at the Kindlepreneur.com, there's a fantastic article. It's called TikTok for Authors, The Ultimate Guide, written by Jason Hamilton. Talks a little bit about the ins, outs, ups, downs of TikTok for authors. Spoiler alert, he's going to pretty much tell you, yes, it is worth it. Mistakes to avoid, he's going to talk about. And also, if you want great examples, authors killing it on TikTok, he puts an entire whole freaking, look at that entire list right there of all these people just crushing it. And by the way, I don't know any of these people on here, and I'm already on TikTok following a number of other authors that are crushing it as well. So this is really exciting. If you're the type of person who's been on the fence about TikTok, just give it a chance. Go take a look at it. If you've been wondering, hey, should I break into social media? Is TikTok the place? It might be. Give that Kindlepreneur an article a read. Coming on up here from the folks here, I'm going to be working with them in the very, very, very near future. Midblart, they're actually excellent excellent cover designers. I actually have them working on my Kindle Vella cover, believe it or not. They put together a fantastic article called The 20 Best Self-Publishing Companies in 2022. The nice thing is, this is probably the most exhaustive post I've seen where it breaks it down into book retailers, book aggregators, self-publishing educators, author services. They try to really cover everything, so that way there's no ambiguity. It's a great read. I'm telling you, it'll probably take you a good handful of minutes, but you're going to be able to scroll through some of these options. But really like this. So Miblart, fantastic. Stay tuned to this channel. I'm going to have more details about how I have really been leaning into using them a lot more. All right, and last but not least, hey folks, guess what? June 3rd to the 5th of 2022, I'm going to be speaking over at the Inkers Con conference. Inkers Conference, maybe? Either way. That'll be in Dallas, Texas, June 3rd to the 5th, 2022. You can go pick up your tickets on over at inkerscon.com. And I am so excited about this. There's so many great speakers on the agenda, including Alessandra Torre, Anna Huang, Becca Syme. There's so many others here. Honestly, just go take a look at the agenda. There's so many great talks, including I'm going to be doing Amplifying Your Book's Discovery on Amazon, where I'm going to be talking about keywords and search engine algorithms. It's going to be a fun one, folks. I promise you on this one. And by the way, I've never done this talk before, and I may not do it again. So this is one of those ones that if you want to really get the goods, make sure you show up. And there's going to be a live Q&A directly afterwards. Again, that's inkerscon.com. Get your ticket there as soon as possible. That has been the self-publishing news. What did you think of it? Was there any item that you enjoyed more, or is there something that you feel I might have missed? I definitely would love to hear from you.